Hey guys, it is Speedy here, and welcome to what I am pretty sure is episode 6 of this replacing Fergie crew mode. Yes, it is episode 6, sorry. Very unprofessional of me, but we have three pretty important games in this episode. The first one is against Liverpool in the Premier League, which is an important game because, Liverpool are kind of a team that are on our level here as Hernandez has a shot that just goes wide. Then our second game is a Champions League game against Celtic, and that's extra important considering we lost the first Champions League game in our group, so we really need to rebound and absolutely smash Celtic at Celtic Park as Hernandez puts one past Rayner. Their very professional finish. Rayner out of position, and he just finesses that into the bottom corner, as you'll see on the replay here. Rayner not doing a very good job at covering the goals, and Hernandez just slots that in absolutely perfectly. But yeah, then our third game is even more important one. It's a top of the table clash. Not really, not that we're at quite at the top of the table. I think we're in about fifth or sixth, but we're still close to the top. We're within 3 or 4 points, so we're not too far away from it. And that is against Spurs, who are in first place. That is an ultra important match. But there, Coutinho missing an open goal. He just panics there and just puts it just wide, as you can see in the replay. But this was a really important game. Not that Liverpool are really threatening us at the top of the table too much. It's just that we need to win big games like this. Liverpool are towards the bottom. Unfortunately for them, they'd hoped and expect to be higher, but we just need to be getting 3 points against whatever team, especially at this stage of the season. But unfortunately, Suarez shrugs off a couple of defenders straight after halftime. He just buries that shot into the far post with his left foot. So, unlucky, but we need to get back and try and score that match-winning goal to get this all-important 3 points. As you can see a replay here, Suarez just turns Evra, I think it is, I'm pretty sure it's Evra, and finishes that. But now, just 5 minutes later, and Liverpool are on the attack. They still have the momentum, and fortunately for us, the corner goes just over the bar, but straight out for another corner. I thought it was a goal kick, but it turns out that it was a corner. And yeah, luckily, I think the ball gets cleared away at the end of it, and now we are on the attack. Hernandez loses the ball, but luckily Valencia gets it back, and now Hernandez is played through finally by Valencia, and he's away one-on-one with the keeper. Hernandez is known for choking, but he's not going to do it this time. Oh my god. I swear to God, that's like the third or fourth time he has choked one-on-one with the keeper right in front of goal this season. Really unfortunate there. He could have bagged us the 3 points, but unfortunately it was a draw. 1-1 draw away at Anfield. We can't really complain about that. We just got to look forward. And right now our focus is on the Champions League. We lost our first game in the last episode, if you remember, to PSG. Tragically, Ibra scored in the 90th minute to steal the 3 points from us, or steal the 1 point at least from us, and they won 2-1 there. But this was a pretty weak Celtic squad. I was expecting a win. Not that they were weak by any means, but they just didn't seem to have that one deadly player that, could change a game. They didn't really seem to have it. Just a bunch of good average players. But yeah, not too much going on in the first half, just a 50-50 game. And finally, Zaha is played through here, and he finishes that very professionally from the youngster. I'm really excited about Zaha and his future here at Man United. I'm glad I recalled him back from loan. It sort of takes away the need for me to bring in like a replacement right winger, which I didn't really have. But Zaha doing a very good job here to finish, and I'm really happy I recalled him from loan from Crystal Palace. So we were 1-0 up. We needed to sort of grab that second goal so we could then, finish this game off, and then we could, bag the very important 3 points, which we need to sort of keep a 50-50 chance of us topping the group in this Champions League, with PSG playing Schalke, as we are. Schalke are the third team in our group that we haven't played yet, but we're hoping Schalke can maybe get a result there for us. But here, an amazing chain of events. Ogbonna, for some reason, all the way up the pitch there, and yeah, he has a shot and it comes off the post. Really, unfortunately, could have put the game to bed so late on, but you know what's coming here. A bit of EA BS, and as the ball gets played around, and then Kyle with the open shot, and he finesses that right into the bottom corner. And again, in the 84th minute, we concede a goal which cost us a couple of points, and this time we lost 2 points. And unfortunately, there was no time for anything else to happen, apart from this shot from Carrick, which goes just so narrowly wide. And yeah, that was it. We drew, which is really unfortunate. I think we came into this game a bit cocky, just going, yeah, let's grab the 3 points and continue our Champions League run. And now it's looking doubtful that we could even progress through the group. But now we just got to keep pushing, and we got to get our heads back in the league, as we won't have another Champions League match for a couple of weeks now, probably 3 or 4 League or Capital One Cup games in between, as we're still in the Capital One Cup. So we're still in all competitions, which is good. All our cups and of course the league, and we're still with a chance in all of them. But that's the league table. If you haven't seen it already, in this top of the table clash, I think we're in about sixth, but we're only 3 points off Spurs, who are at the top. But Asu Okoto there just absolutely bringing down Jovetic, and that's a definite penalty. He just stuck his leg out right in front of him. And this game was absolutely action-packed. As you can see, this is the last game in the episode, and there's still like over 5 minutes to go in the episode. So, this game was absolutely action-packed, and I believe we do put Jovetic on this penalty eventually. There we go, Jovetic, a little name thing comes down. And in the 6th minute, Jovetic has a chance to give us a very important goal to take the lead in this vital match. And Lloris just stays down the middle, and Jovetic, not the best of penalties, but a goal's a goal, and we'll definitely take that for sure every day of the week. But now we're away again. We had the momentum, we had the confidence going forward, as we've already scored one early goal, and Nani puts in the cross, and Jovetic puts in an amazing diving header, and that was a good effort, but a pretty easy save for Lloris. And there De Gea pulls off an absolutely amazing shot. I've got friends that do Man United crew modes, and the first thing they seem to do is bring in a better keeper. I know De Gea's overall may not be the best, but try him out for sure. He's an absolute boss on crew mode, and considering he's only 21 years old, I'm really excited about his future. But now, just as I'm on the subject, you sort of watch your gameplay going on in the background. Who should I bring in January? I only have about 4 million left in the bank, but I'm willing to let a few players go if they need to. And there's always seems to be the one big player. Who knows? Maybe Van Persie will want to leave. Come January. So I could have a bit of cash to spend. Who do you think I should bring in? Do you think I should invest in the defence? And I was honestly thinking of replacing Vidic, because him and the Ogbonna partnership hasn't really been going well. And at times it's Ogbonna, at times it's Vidic. But they just seem to not work well. They're both brilliant individuals, but they just seem to not work well. And just watch this chain of events, okay? Jovetic has a shot. I didn't even see what happened off the ball there, but it was an amazing shot, and it came off the bar. At this point I was like, oh no, I hit the bar. I can't believe it. Could have put the game to bed there with 2-0. But it turns out Hernandez got injured, so I thought, oh, has he pulled up? Has he pulled a hammy or something? And then I saw a broken ankle, so I thought, that doesn't really happen when you're just running. He's got to have been stepped on or something. And then I go back into the game after I replace him with Van Persie here, and I've realised it's a penalty. In fact, Vertonghen actually brought Hernandez down by stomping on him and broke his ankle. And you'll see the extent of this injury after the episode, and let me tell you, it's not good. Van Persie just came back from a lengthy injury, and now one of our other strikers is out for a lengthy injury. But we figure Van Persie coming straight onto the pitch, why not just let his first action be to slot this penalty home, because Jovetic didn't really do the most convincing of jobs last time. And Van Persie steps up right in the green, and that is an absolutely deadly penalty. That's absolutely amazing shot. He's buried that one for sure. And yeah, 64th minute, and we're 2-0 up in this vital clash against Spurs. So it's almost the game to bed, but still 26 minutes for them to come back, and they do so straight from kickoff here. Gareth Bale finds Parker, and then Sandro running through with a perfect run. He finds some open space and buries that near post shot. Just 4 minutes after we'd scored the second goal through a Van Persie penalty, Sandro steps up and just buries that. That's an absolutely excellent shot. But now, 13 or 10 minutes later, Tottenham on the attack, but Ashley Young puts some good pressure on and makes an absolutely amazing break. And here we go, he's away. He'll try and finish himself because he's got lots of open space, and he does show. That's an absolutely amazing shot there. 81 minutes in, and we are 3-1 up. That's a game-winning goal. We've got it in the bag now, and that means that we push up onto the same amount of points as Tottenham Hotspur. It turns out at the end of the game does end 3-1, by the way. I think there's one more highlight. Yeah, and that shot just goes wide. The game ends 3-1, and unfortunately, we are not in first place, but we're equal on points with Spurs and Manchester City. I think I show the table in just a minute, but here's the injury update, and unfortunately Hernandez is out for 3 months, which is not good, but that means Van Persie, it gives him time to play consistent first-team football, and hopefully he can re-find his feet that he hasn't really found yet. That was his first goal, I believe, this season for us, that penalty in that game. But there you can see we're tied on points with Fulham and Spurs. Fulham, a heroic effort to be in that position, but as you can see, our goal difference isn't great. We haven't really been finishing games, and the first time we did so was just then against Tottenham, where we won 3-1. But yeah, the table is looking interesting. West Ham there on 0 points, but we just got to keep playing consistent football, and that league should come to us. But here is a squad report. Be sure to pause it on a player if you're interested in looking at their stats. And that's all I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to leave you now at the end, I believe, as there's a couple of interesting things going on here. Jovetic improving by 2, and João Moutinho also improving by 2, I believe, was back at the start, as well as Zaha improving. A couple of our young players and a couple of our transfers improving and doing what I asked of them, which is really good. A couple of younger players we don't really try out here, Phil Jones and Smalling. Smalling's impressed me. Phil Jones is yet to really do anything for me. But yeah, that's all our players that are out on loan down the bottom, as well as Van Persie on 89. Giggs and Scholes, unfortunately, going down as you would expect, and there's our players that are out on loan, including Fabio and Macheda, pick of those players. But now I'm going to leave you with the 2 contenders for goal of the month, and the first one is the Hernandez goal in the last episode against PSG, and then the second one is the Ashley Young goal just scored then against Tottenham. So leave your vote which one you think was best, either Young or Hernandez. And thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and catch you all later.